closer to spring, many people are planning to declutter for the warmer months ahead, but there tends to be extra baggage to sort through following a divorce, especially emotional. So here with steps to spring clean your life after the split is divorce coach Sarah Davison. She's author of Uncoupling: How to Survive and Thrive After Breakup and Divorce. And thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're a breath of fresh air in your beautiful pink suit. Who would have thought that your own divorce would end up being your purpose?
Absolutely. Well, you know, I went through a really tough time with my breakup, and I was definitely devastated, but I realized that I had a choice. I either stepped up and turned my life around, or I let this define me. And I'm a big believer that it's not what happens to you in life that defines you, it's what you do about it that makes you the person you are. So I combined all my coaching skills with the divorce process I was thrown into and created the tools that I share with people all over the world now.
She has an amazing book. It's called Uncoupling. If you're at home right now and maybe you're going through a divorce, have gone through one, or maybe even contemplating one and thinking, I'm not going to be able to get to the other side of it, you do offer some really great tips. And the first one has to do with cleaning out your home.
Absolutely. Well, spring is coming, spring's ahead, and I think it's a great time to spring clean your life and detox your ex right out of your life. If you're struggling with that heartbreak, often your environment can keep you really stuck. It might be as you walk around that you're triggered, those sort of pangs of pain come when you see something that reminds you of your ex. Maybe it's a photo, maybe it's a lamp you bought together, maybe it's a t-shirt you bought together on a trip. Box those things up and put them out of sight.
Get rid of them. Right,
absolutely, absolutely.
And I think that that's something that people can understand, right? Yeah. It's an easier thing. There's a tangible, physical things that you can get rid of.
Yeah.
Cleaning out your emotional closet can be a little tougher. What do you mean by that?
Well, a lot of the times we're our own worst enemy, and we keep ourselves stuck by, for example, telling our story over and over again to friends and family, maybe the hairdresser, to anyone that will listen, right? So it's a good opportunity to change that story, to decide on something more positive to talk about and not keep retelling it, because every time you tell your story, your brain re-triggers all those negative emotions. So actually what happens is we stay stuck. So changing the story, trying not to tell everybody about it, just keep that to a few friends. That will definitely help as well.
Maybe just come up with a line if someone asks you about it to, you know, say, you know, yeah, we did that now, but here, this is where I am now, and move on from there. Changing your financial expectations, what do you mean by that?
Well, divorce can be tough when you're separating lifestyles, especially because you might have to downsize, you might have to move house, you might have to cut back. But the good news is what's happening right now is not going to be forever. There's always opportunities to create another income stream, to go and change your financial situation. A lot of us will run away from those things like looking at finances, looking at budgets because of the fear. But that clarity you get from looking and seeing what the gaps in your finances will be will really give you power.
Realistically, though, I mean, the studies show, and I learned this from researching you, is that a divorce costs on average $15,500 per person.
Yeah.
So the whole phrase, you know, love is grand, divorce is 20 grand, is not just a quip, it's true.
No, and it is incredibly expensive. There are different ways of doing it now to keep the costs low, but again, getting some support through that to really understand what your finances are going to look like is going to help you on the other side. So yes, it is expensive, but it's not all doom and gloom. There is a chance to turn things around, which is really what my book is all about, helping you take your power back and stay in control of your emotions. Fear won't help you move forward. It's about understanding how you can move forward and taking small steps every day.
There you go. Fear won't help you move forward. I'm going to keep that back here in regards to a lot of different things. Quickly tell me about your podcast.
Yeah, my podcast is called Heartbreak to Happiness, and I interview some incredible guests. One of the Pussycat Dolls, Carmine Bakar, is talking about her journey as well. I've got so many guests, but it's designed to help people take their power back and turn their lives around.
Well, we sure appreciate you taking some time to chat here with us. The book is Uncoupling, and there it is on your screen, and the podcast is Heartbreak to Happiness. Thank you so much, Sarah. Such a treat having you in.